Today is day 29 of 30, and we're going to work on alignment today. What I'm realizing is I put more weight on this leg than this leg, but here's my walking. And there's obviously some stuff going on here, but I don't have that horrible limp I had about 2 days ago. So you will need a chair for today. And let's begin. We're going to start in Tadasana. Feet together or hip width apart, yogi's choice. You're going to press on your big toe mount, small toe mount. Lift your kneecaps, front of the thigh to the back of the thigh. Bring the buttocks down and roll your shoulder blades, and then your head will come up. And the point here is to make sure your weight is evenly distributed on both sides, and that will help with alignment. And now we're going to bring our arms in front of us and above us in Utthana Hastasana and hold it here. Then bring our arms down and come back into Tadasana. Then bring your arms up and over into Utthana Hastasana. Keep your Tadasana legs and you're rolling your shoulder blades down. And come up. You're going to take a chair and you're going to bring your leg. We're going to put our leg on the chair and we're going to attempt to open the hips. So if you can't reach the chair, you could always use a block. I'll show both ways. So I'll show with a block and we'll see if I can reach the chair. Maybe I can't. So you're going to stand in Tadasana and then bring your leg up above the block. And you want to keep your pelvis forward. And in order to do that, you want to press on your big toe mount, small toe mount, and bring your right leg, roll your thigh out, and bring the buttocks down. And that'll help open up that area. You could also do it on a chair. Well, look at that, I can reach the chair. So, same thing with the chair. You're going to take this hand, put it here, and then you're going to bring the flesh of the buttocks down. Notice my chest is this way. We want to bring the chest forward. And when the chest comes forward, the knee comes forward, which shows how tight the glutes are. And they need to let go. So meet your body where it's at. And you see the other side is different. And hold it here. So I'm going to start on the block. And I would say start on the first level of the block. So you'll be able to do Tadasana feet. So those are your two options. Let's begin. I'm going to start here for this leg. And notice my chest is actually forward. But when my knee comes higher, my chest goes that way. So this part of my body is not aligned. So I'm going to focus on my buttocks coming out here and bring my hand to my thigh and hold it here. We're going to hold everything for 3 to 5 breaths. Keep your Tadasana feet. Then you come out of it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And you see right away how one side is different. And that's just kind of how things are sometimes. So same thing here. Your left leg is going to be your Tadasana foot. And you're going to put your right leg on the block. Notice this leg's a little wobbly. It's like I have sea legs this morning. And you're going to hold it here. Bring the flesh of the buttocks down. Notice on this side the chest stays up. This left leg is the Tadasana leg, but I do feel like I'm coming forward. So I'm going to attempt to bring the flesh of my buttocks down more and hold it here. Remember, we don't force. And I'm going to bring my leg up onto the chair, and you could see this side. So my chest is forward and my knee does come forward, but this leg has more control. And I can bring that leg. Now let me show you what I'm doing. I'm pressing on my big toe mount, small toe mount on the left leg, lifting my kneecaps, front of the thigh to the back of the thigh, bringing the flesh of my buttocks down on both sides. And as a result, this leg rolls out. I'm also rolling this thigh out. So when I roll this thigh out, I get a stretch in the groin and the flesh of the buttocks comes down. And then we're going to hold it here. Just meet your body where it's at. Then we're going to come down and we're going to repeat on the other side. So bring the chair to the left side. Right leg, press on your big toe mount, small toe mount. Bring the left leg on the block. And you're going to take the right leg, lift the kneecaps, move the front of the thigh to the back of the thigh. Bring the flesh of the buttocks down. Left leg, press on the big toe mount, small toe mount. And attempt to keep your alignment. Notice my chest is straight now, but my knee does come in. So if I tug on my pelvis more and attempt to roll this thigh out, my knee moves a little. So stay here. Now you're going to bring that leg up onto the chair, and we're going to do the same thing. So the right leg is a Tadasana leg. I'm going to attempt to roll this thigh out towards the wall while maintaining my chest forward. So right now I'm here. I'd like to be here, but notice how I'm going that way. So I'm not very aligned. So I'm going to do my best to be aligned. And I'm not going to force. I'm just going to roll this thigh out, see how much it'll give, and take my right leg, big toe mount, small toe mount, lift my kneecaps, and bring the flesh of my buttocks down. I do feel opening here, and I'm going to attempt to line myself up. But this is where I'm at. And my knee keeps coming forward. So I'm going to attempt to roll that thigh out. And notice I'm still not forward. And if I come forward here, notice I'm not aligned. So I'm just going to work with what I have. And hold it here. And now you're going to come out of it. We're going to move the block out of the way. I'm going to move the chair to the right side. This leg does feel like a C leg. It's a little wobbly. I'm just a cha-cha-cha. Stand into Tadasana. Press on my big toe mount, small toe mount. Lift my kneecaps. Notice how I'm turned forward. But once I bring the front of the thigh to the back of the thigh, my body straightens out. Bring the hips down. And roll my shoulder blades down and back. And we're going to hold it here. Then we're going to bring our arms up in Urdhva Hastasana, back bend, and then come forward. Into forward fold. And then hands on the chair to flat back. Bend your knees. Right leg goes back. And you're going to press your heel down on the left leg. Right leg is a Tadasana foot. Hold it here. And then your right leg is going to meet your left leg. Come into downward dog. Push the foot, your buttocks back and up. And your feet are Tadasana feet. And then you're going to come onto your toes. Come into upward dog. Push back into downward dog. Hold it here for a breath or two. Then come onto your toes and lunge your right leg forward into right leg lunge. Left foot, heel comes down as best you can. And put your weight on your right leg and push yourself forward into forward fold. Flat back and then forward fold. And come up into reverse swan dive, and then Uddha Hastasana. Extend the arms up, back bend, and swan dive forward into forward fold. Hands on chair, flat back. Bend your knees. Right leg comes back. Left leg lunge. Try to get it bent as much as you can in that left leg. But meet your body where it's at. The full pose is 90 degrees, but we're not quite there yet. And you're pressing on the heel on the back leg. Have the left leg meet the right leg. Into downward dog. And push the buttocks up and back. I gotta fix my chair. Back to downward dog. Make sure your chair is on the mat so it doesn't roll away. Upward dog. And push your buttocks back to downward dog. Come onto your toes. Lunge your left knee forward. Left leg lunge. Push the heel down as much as you can. Weight on your left leg. Right leg meets left leg. Into forward fold. Hands on chair. Flat back. Forward fold. Hold it here. I'm feeling a lot of opening here. And reverse swan dive. Uddha Hastasana. And come into prayer pose. So now we're going to reverse the chair. We're going to do some more standing hip openers. We're going to stand on our right foot. Tadasana leg, hold the chair. Or if you have balance, you can come up. You're going to lift up your left leg. Find the spot on the wall, stare at it, and then bring your left leg out. Keep your chest forward. We're rotating at the hips as best we can. Hold it here. Bring it forward and then down. I'm going to move the chair to the left side. just in case I need it. You're going to stand on your left leg, find the spot on the wall in front of you, left leg Tadasana, hold the chair or a wall. Once you have your Tadasana leg set, all your weight is on that left leg, right leg, knee up. Hold it here, and then you're going to rotate your leg out, hold it here, and then we're coming forward and down. Notice I lost my balance a bit, and that's the purpose for the chair. So let's repeat on the other side. Right leg Tadasana, find a spot on the wall, knee up, foot flexed, and then roll your hip out. Hold on to the chair or let it go. Hold it here for a breath or two. And then come forward. And come down. Cha-cha-cha. Bring the chair to the left side. Left foot, Tadasana foot. Press on your big toe mount, small toe mount. Lift your kneecaps. Front of the thigh to the back of the thigh. And bring the buttocks down. Right leg comes up. Hold it here. And if you can, let go of the chair. If not, that's why it's there. Move your leg out. And come up and down. So, I'm going to bring the chair to the other side. We're going to come in front of the chair. And we're going to bring our left leg back about a foot. We're going to hinge forward. You bring your hands on your hips. Put our hands down on the chair. Lift up our leg. You could also do this on blocks, but we're using the chair today. Keep your hips lined up. Then we're going to roll the hip out as best we can. So you could do it with a straight leg. What I've noticed for me is with a bent leg, it seems to work better. And I get more. Oh, well, maybe it's the same. You could also do a bent leg. And then come down. Come into forward fold. Hold it here, and then come up. Now we're going to do the other side. Face the chair. I'm going to move my chair a little back so I'm not half on one mat and half on the other. My left leg does feel a bit wobbly. So I'm going to stand in Tadasana. Redistribute my weight. And now I'm going to step the right foot back about a foot. I'm going to hinge at the hips. Come forward. Put my hands on the chair. I'm going to lift my right leg up. Hold it here for a breath or two. Attempt to keep my hips leveled. And then I'm going to rotate my hip out as much as I can. And look towards the right. Notice one leg is higher than the other. And that's just where I'm at. Now it's important to keep the weight on the big toe mount in the left leg to keep your balance. Now we're going to do it with a bent leg. And rotate that hip out as much as we can. by lifting up the knee. You just have to meet your body where it's at. And then come back down. Forward fold. Flat back. And then forward fold. And roll up. We're now going to step away from the chair. Forward fold and come into downward dog. Hold it here for a breath or two. We're going to come onto our toes and come onto our knees. We're going to separate our knees and go into child's pose for 5 breaths. Rest your forehead on your hands. And come up. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Come onto your butt. Bend your knees. You're going to extend your left leg. Keep your right leg bent. And we're going to twist to the left. Hold it here for a breath or two. Bring it back down. Extend your leg. Bend the left knee. And you're going to grab your thigh, your knee, and you're going to rotate to the right side. Hold it here for a breath or two. Come back. Extend your legs. Now we're going to come into Savasana, but we're going to do vagus nerve tapping. 30 taps under the earlobe, 30 taps down the neck, 30 taps in the indent of the collarbone, and 30 taps between the chests. Let's begin. Under the earlobe. Down the neck. The indent of the collarbone. In between the chest, the sternum, 30 taps. Roll your shoulder blades under. And if you could grab the mat, move the flesh of the buttocks down, and then roll your shoulder blades under. And we're going to be here for 3 minutes. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Extend your arms above you. Separate the lower body from the upper body, flex the feet. Bend the knees. Bring your knees into your chest as much as you can. Either one leg at a time or both legs at the same time. I'll do one at a time. Lift up your head. Hold it for a breath or two. If you can't grab your knee, grab behind the thigh. Lift up your head. Hold it for a breath or two. Bring your legs down. Bring them back up. Hands on knees. And rock side to side. Rock side to side. Then come onto your left side. Rest a second. And then come up. Into crisscross applesauce or thunderbolt pose. So I feel an opening in my lower back. I have no discomfort. And I feel very relaxed. That for me was very difficult as I'm trying to open up my hip joints. So if you found today's practice helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, and sharing is caring, so share it with a friend. Until tomorrow, day 30 of 30, as I continue to document my healing. Namaste.